Looking so utterly divine this morning, I couldn't help but bring you lilies as my next companion plant to go alongside any of your David Austin roses. Now, they don't necessarily have to be as big, as blousy and as bold as these beautiful yellow tree lilies behind me, but I find lilies as a group of plants really useful in the rose garden, and mainly because they go in taking up so little space, allowing me to pack in more and more colour, and more importantly for me, more scent. Lilies are available in a huge range of colours, lots and lots of different textures, lots of sizes and many different flower forms, so find the ones that are right for you. I have some professional advice on the lily front for you. You have two ways of approaching lilies. You either buy them in the green, growing in a pot, sometimes already coming into flower, so you know exactly what you're going to get. The problem with that is your flowering season is very limited for that particular year. They're there and then they're over very quickly. Buying in bulb formation can sometimes be a little frustrating, especially from online suppliers where you often don't get the variety you chose or the colour that you chose, and it's sometimes really annoying if you had your heart set on something very specific. The best success I've ever had buying lilies is at specific horticultural shows where I found individual growers selling bulbs, high quality bulbs available, and you take them home and you plant them. Best planted either in late autumn, just before the first frosts, or I prefer to plant mine in March and April. If you're bedding lilies out in your rose garden permanently, you want to make sure you're setting your bulbs quite deep. They do like a little bit of drainage, and they are attacked by slugs and snails, especially below ground level. So if you can, put them onto a bed of horticultural grit and work plenty of horticultural grit or a little bit of sand into the mix as it goes back into the hole. I always find it best then to mark that area with a small stake or a bean cane, otherwise I completely forget what I've planted. I do the same with alliums, and then I dig them up thinking I've got a space to pop something else, and I find I've already occupied the space with something. But lilies as a general rule are a fantastic way of adding drama, height, scent and more importantly texture to your rose garden, taking up very little space. I mean, they're literally you can wedge them between different plants and up they come. These tree lilies stand over 7 feet tall and are filling an area around 15 feet by 15 feet with their scent. So lilies are a really good way of adding extra interest and companion planting alongside your roses.